shrimp. Much for joining for tasting time. Hi, I'm Katie O'Reilly and welcome to KDO's Food Carnival. This is hors d'oeuvre bites and bites and bites and bites because I am taking you in the kitchen and we are going to make some of these beautiful hors d'oeuvres together. It's not scary. You don't have to be confused. I'm going to simplify it and make it gorgeous, easy, and delicious. You're going to be the entertainer that you want to be. So let's start making some hors d'oeuvres. Join me in the Carnival kitchen. Hi, I'm Katie O. Welcome to the Carnival kitchen. Look at what's before you. Gorgeous hors d'oeuvre bites. Did I promise this or what? We are going to walk through how to make these and they're very simple. I'm going to begin with a little garnish for the trays because some people don't even think how to do this. What are you thinking? How do you even get there? I have just taken literally flower tops from my local grocery store, clipped them, put them in a little shot glass of water, set in the middle of a beautiful tray. Okay, the endive. I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful platters of endives. It's not so intimidating. It's easier than you think, and endives are amazing. Check this out. This is how you're going to find the endive. Green and purple usually. They're different sizes, but they're generally in a bulb type, and they have leaves. This is so amazing. So you can just peel back these leaves. And that becomes the vehicle for whatever you want to fill them with, which is the most important thing. It becomes like a beautiful flower on your platter. And your guests are going to be so wowed. Plus, I'm just going to show you, it's crisp and refreshing and full of water and goodness, and it's firm enough to hold ingredients. One of them I have with goat cheese that's mixed with a little bit of cream to whip it out, make it a little smoother. I've put it into a piping bag, and let me just demo what I do with this. I've got a pastry tip on here for the piping bag because it's going to come out really pretty. Look at that. Okay, that is our endive. I'm going to show you, we've got a purple beet, gorgeous, golden beet, beautiful. And what do? Just once you've sliced the whole thing, put it into a strip and just decorate. How beautiful. If you want to get color variation, do the golden beets and the red beets, but nothing is required. How pretty. Whole platter, gorgeous. Okay, next platter. Goat cheese and a little sun-dried tomato for those people who cannot handle their beets. A lot of people are like, they think they're a little earthy for them. So I am going to show you right here. Gorgeous. All right, now to shrimp salad in an endive petal. So cool. Okay, shrimp is amazing at a party. We all know that, but instead of just the platter of shrimp, we've got shrimp salad. Once again, in the endive petal. You know I love my endive petals. Okay. This time I'm just cutting that stem off. You can do whatever you want with that, and then they fall right apart because I need that little spoon effect. And sometimes that stem gets a little bigger than you think, so you do a little angled cut. How cute is that? Because then when they come out, they have these little angled ends. So adorable. Okay, shrimp salad. We've got shrimp. They've been cleaned and deveined. They have their tail on. You just take that tail off. Okay, so we've got a few here. You just dice them right up. Not too difficult. Then we've got some diced celery, onion, fresh dill. Right? That is so fun. And we mix this all together in a bowl. This can all be done in advance, and that's the fun part, is you can actually mix this without your sodium. There's no salt or no vinegar in here, not a lot of liquid, and not your cream yet. Bring your bowl over, even if your friends are here or right before your friends are about to come. Put the whole mixture in. It's been mellowing with that celery, onion, and dill. So the shrimp is getting infused with that natural flavor. So delicious. Then I like to pre-measure your sour cream and your mayonnaise. I know that I don't need that much. I just need a big scoop. So that's perfect. One full giant scoop. I have a serving spoon because that's how much I needed, but you may just need a tablespoon, teaspoon. You decide how creamy you want it. And then what I love to do is add, I've already pre-measured my celery salt, sprinkle that in, a little vinegar. I don't always add it all until I've tasted it because you can adjust. One of the tricks of all of this, taste your food when you're cooking. You should have just a pile of spoons and taste. Then we're gonna fill our endives with it. It's that easy. Don't overthink it. Don't think it's that complicated. Take what's around your house and beautify it. Put it on your tray. Do whatever you need to do. That's step one. Okay, make yourself comfortable, feeling beautiful, and get yourself a cute apron to protect your outfit. Because when you are dealing with food, you don't want to be wearing it. You can flip off the apron, go back to the party. Just in case you're touching any food in the meantime. All right. In advance, we can do most of this stuff. I am showing endive petals 3 different ways, just in case you love them and you want them 3 different ways. It's a summer night. Or if you're just looking for one way, but you don't always like certain ingredients. I've got one with goat cheese and beets, one with goat cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, and another with a dill shrimp salad. So easy to make. All right, lemon poached carpaccio wrap asparagus is one of the all-time classic favorites. Start with your asparagus. Cut the stems off. What you want to do is try and find that thin asparagus because otherwise it can get a little bit fibrous. So the thinner the better. Not too pencil thin, but like a nice, you see what I'm holding up. This is ideal. Cut the stems off, set them aside, make a puree or a soup, asparagus soup out of those stems later. This is the part you want to poach. In a little water, in the microwave, 3 minutes with lemon juice into the water. Cover it with saran wrap, 3 minutes in the microwave. Beautiful, it'll come out nice and crisp still, but just a little bit poached. Your tenderloin, seasoned, grilled to a medium rare, almost rare. You see my inside here. It can then be chilled, so you can cut it thin. Look at that. You want a nice, beautiful thin slice. Okay, as thin as possible, so you need a nice, sharp knife, unless you have a slicer. But look at that, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna assemble here. We've got some gorgeous slices here. We are gonna wrap this lemon poached asparagus in the carpaccio, setting it right on down on the tray. And then we wanna sprinkle with a little bit of Parmesan. So actually what you kind of want to do is kind of coat it in a little Parmesan. So that's perfect. Put your olive oil in advance in a little piping bag once again, and you'll get a nice, beautiful drizzle. Perfect. These are last minute steps. How easy is that? How much do you love it? Your guests are gonna love you. Beautiful tray. If you have vegetarians, don't just don't put the carpaccio on. It's kind of like your steak and asparagus dinner, all in one. It's got great bite. One of my all-time favorites is a tuna poke. I don't often serve sushi at my parties because I'm not an official sushi chef and not everybody likes sushi. Poke is a very beautiful, absolutely palatable, wonderful finger-held hors d'oeuvre, and you can make it yourself. It's so simple. The question I get asked the most is, how do I make the tuna poke? And it starts with a wonton crisp cup. How do you even begin there? I'm going to show you. Little wonton skins, a little mini muffin pan, and you're just going to literally mold them right in there and bake them off in the oven. So cute. They're going to come out looking like these crisp little cups, which is perfect for the vehicle, for the tuna poke we're about to make. Take your nice, beautiful sushi grade tuna, you slice, and then what you want to do is be dicing it. So you want to get nice diced pieces, very uniform if you can, because that's part of the look, is letting them fit into that cute little wonton cup, people. This is showing your food skills. Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit because I've already got some diced up. Little ponzu sauce. Now, ponzu is kind of a citrus soy type flavor profile. It definitely adds the sodium you're looking for. These ingredients mixed together fill your wonton cup as full as you like it. I like a lot, so that's gorgeous. Take your avocado and dice it. Top it with a little bit of avocados in the same size as the tuna. Keep it all uniform, like I said. I've got just a baggie here, and I'm showing you this because this is the hack trick. If you don't have a piping bag, you put it right in a baggie. No problem, it's your Ziploc, so cut your tip. Make sure it doesn't go into your food, right? And then you just squeeze. So pretty. Once that's squeezed right on there, I love to top with just a little volcanic sea salt. How gorgeous is that, and so easy. And it's so delicious. Almost no one ever says no to that pasta at a party. The crunch, the saltiness, the fish, the fresh fish, and then the creamy avocado and that spicy sriracha. I cannot say enough about that one. And a little volcanic sea salt just to top it off. Lao chicken skewers are gorgeous, and I love my Lao sauce, and we are making it together. All right, so many times I've talked about this Lao sauce, and it's incredible. So let's make it together because it's not that complicated. I've got oil. I usually use an oil that can get hot, like a canola or a vegetable oil. I've got a cup of oil there. I've got my stove getting real hot. I've got it at about 9 out of 10 on heat level because I do want it to get scalding. Now the ingredients I'm gonna add, ginger. You wanna chop it so it's just like that. Take the skin off and do a nice chop on that. Shallots, once again, you want to get them all sliced up. And then, of course, our beautiful garlic. Can't have enough garlic. I like to add to my canola oil, as it's heating up, a couple drops of sesame oil. Not too much. Let's say 1, 2, 3 on a light pour. Great. Okay, let's add our ingredients. I've got my shallots going in. I've got my ginger going in. Get all of those in there. And I've got my garlic. And these are basically a small bowl full. You decide how much you want. Okay, this is gonna all cook down. This is gonna get so caramelized. And then the secrets to this, sugar to really caramelize it. That was a cup of sugar and 1/3 of a cup of cayenne for that spice. Look at that. Also, our fish sauce. Fish sauce adds an umami that just brings out the salty, spicy flair. This is going to get sweet and spicy. And we're going to let it cook down. We're going to stir it all together. Now I'm going to do the magic secret trick, and we are going to jump right on over to how far down it actually cooks. Look at this. This is our Lao sauce complete. It's like a caramel. Do you see that? Everything gets very cooked down and caramelized. I've got my raw chicken skewers. I've put only salt and pepper on these, and then I'm just going to layer them with the Lao sauce. Now I don't want to cross-contaminate, so I'm just going to show you that I'm layering one, and then I'm going to set my spoon aside because that's touched raw chicken and we don't want to do this. However, I'm going to do the magic trick again, and I'm going to show you when it comes out of your beautiful oven and they're all caramelized. Voila! And then For our carrot threads, let's just show a quick marination on the carrot threads. I have a carrot threader, and I have made these beautiful carrot threads. And in order to add a little zest, this is just mirin. See, it's half a cup of mirin, straight up. Mirin is an Asian cooking wine. Let that just sit, and when we wrap them, they're gonna have a nice, beautiful zest. You've already lacquered and layered your chicken skewers with it. It's baked right on. How do we make them fancy? I'm gonna show you. Best thing is to take a gorgeous, spicy, peppery arugula leaf, right here. And we've threaded some carrots, which can get really long, so I've got my nice kitchen scissors. This is super cute. And we just wrap and set. Voila. And look at how fun and beautiful they are. So easy to eat at a party. And not to leave behind the ever so wonderful grouper taco. Okay, so now that we've blackened our grouper and it's nicely cooked, we want to bring it to room temperature so it's not too hot. And this is how we build our grouper taco. Look at that gorgeous blackened piece of grouper. You can just slice it and dice it, or you can just flake it with your fingers, whatever you want to do. For camera and for showing you, I'm going to show you just kind of chop it a little bit up. This is so fun. I'm going to make a small amount so you can see it. And our blackened seasoning again is more of a liquid, so it's the chilies all ground up and pureed with a little tomato paste and a little tomatillo. It's got some beautiful, nice spice, but choose your chilies wisely. Okay, and then we've got a little pico de gallo, and I always make my pico in advance but never add salt. I've got tomato, onion, cilantro, and I usually use a red onion in this kind of thing because taco, a blackened taco. I've also put a little jalapeno in there for just a little kick. Okay, a little avocado, diced. I've already sliced it within this, so you can see it's just coming right out. That is super. Stir that all up, and let's fill our taco. The shells, I didn't even talk about the shells. They're corn tortillas, baked in the muffin tin again, but with oil on top so they get nice and crispy. And oh, voila. And if you want a little of that spicy salsa again, top it for heat. And a little extra of the pico de gallo if you just want a little color. Gorgeous! So easy. A crispy corn tortilla cup, our blackened grouper, all in one. All the flavors packed in there. Baja. That screams the beach right there. And a crispy, beautiful bite. These are so fun at a party. I hope you feel confident. We're going to move on to some warmer bites. I'll be right back in the Carnival kitchen. Hi, Katie O. Welcome back to the Carnival kitchen. I have decided there is so much, it's a wealth of information. I want to cook with you and I want to share so many tips that I'm actually going to split this into 2 episodes because this dish cannot be shortened. This is a party favorite, a classic favorite, and it's simple. And that's why I want to spend some time walking through it with you. So I really want you to get comfortable cooking in the kitchen with me and making some of these things. So we're taking our time, 2 episodes. I'm going to share with you my Cajun shrimp recipe. The Cajun shrimp is one of the party favorites, as I mentioned. I'm going to talk to you quickly about plate up. These are the same Cajun shrimp with a Cajun remoulade. And whether you have a group over, or whether you have just a small group, plate differently. If it's smaller, you need less pieces. Keep in mind, you can do beautiful things on a white platter with the impact, or a colorful platter with the contrast. So play around. These are gorgeous. This remoulade is to die for, and everybody's gonna ask you for the recipe. Let's go cook it. Okay, the Cajun shrimp are a party favorite, and I kid you not, everybody I show this recipe to falls in love with it and makes it for every party because it's simple, but all your guests are gonna be so wowed. So I'm about to show you an actual recipe for remoulade as well, so if you need to go grab that paper and pen, do it now. But I'll also have it up on my website, ktofoodcarnival.com. So let's dive into our Cajun shrimp. I am starting with, once again, some gorgeous deveined, cleaned, tail-on shrimp. Now these are gonna be considered a more extra large shrimp, not jumbo, but you just have them raw. In your bowl, I'm going to show you quickly. And I've also got that same, I love a Cajun seasoning that has no salt in it, because you can always add your own salt and pepper. So if you can go out and either mix your own or find one that you enjoy, go for it. But watch the sodium content. It's a powdered form. We're going to do this and cover these. You see how simple that is? Just coat them. Coat these shrimp. And we grab our baking tray, and we're going to do a little kitchen magic once again. We're going to place these on here, and then we're going to stick them in a 425 degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the size of your shrimp. You don't want to go much longer than that. They come out beautiful. Look at how delightful. They open up and butterfly, and they're gorgeous. So we'll tray these up in a minute, but the real secret is going to be in our Cajun remoulade. It is a homemade recipe that has some lovin' in it. We're going to start with a cup of mayonnaise. Okay, and I'm going to actually mix it with you. So 1 full cup of mayonnaise. Then we're going to go and get your rubber scraper out because you want all that good mayonnaise. Okay, horseradish. I've got 2 teaspoons of a nice horseradish. Get one that you like. I like them grated. I like them to have a little heat. Yellow mustard, 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. Right on in there. I love to section off in these little plastic cups because they're 9 ounces and I know exactly what's going in. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire, right on in. A little grated garlic. Now this is about a teaspoon, so go ahead, it's pureed garlic. Lemon juice, 2 tablespoons. Ketchup, your favorite type of ketchup. Once again, 2 tablespoons. Those can be a little heaping if you want. So then we've got cayenne. We've got some spicy cayenne. So this is going to add a little heat. This is going to be 2 teaspoons of cayenne. Little fresh parsley, once again, tablespoon. And a teaspoon of celery salt. Right on in there. This is beautiful. I'm going to take my rubber scraper out and mix it with my spoon. This is going to all mix together beautifully. Mixing it up. And you know what? I always say when you're cooking, taste everything. Don't be afraid. Keep tasting spoons in your kitchen. Although, if you do put your mouth on something, I always tell everybody, rinse it, wash it, get a new one. If you have kids around, use disposables. Look at the beauty of that. So, in a beautiful dish, voila. And I am going to taste with you. So delicious. This episode has been so much fun, and I have so much to share that we're going to go into part 2. So I know you're going to join me in the next episode for more hors d'oeuvre bites and bites and bites. And I hope I'm bringing you what you love. See you soon next time at the Carnival.